Okay, let's dive right into this explainer and build a system to get your first 1,000 subscribers without relying on blind luck or, trying to hack the algorithm. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sounds impossible, right? If you're starting from absolute scratch, hitting that 1,000 subscriber mark can literally feel like staring up at the base of Mount Everest. But what we're going to look at today absolutely isn't about finding some secret magical shortcut. It's about building a practical, repeatable strategy that consistently gets the exact right people to discover your content and, more importantly, actually want more of it.
Here's our exact roadmap for this explainer. We'll start with number 1, the biggest creator mistake. Then we'll move through phase 1, 0 to 100. Next is phase 2, 100 to 500. After that, phase 3, 500 to 1,000. And we'll wrap the whole thing up with the final growth formula.
Look, every single creator starts exactly here at absolute zero. And let's be honest with ourselves, uploading videos and getting only 7 or 12 views, it can feel incredibly frustrating. You upload, you wait, and then you fall into the dreaded studio dashboard refresh cycle of doom. You know the one. You check the app, maybe you get 18 views, then it just stalls right back down to 7. And the psychological toll of that refresh cycle is very, very real. After a few weeks of this, it's completely natural to start wondering, man, maybe I'm just not good at this. But please, do not let that number discourage you, because the issue usually isn't you at all. It's the system you're using.
Number 1, the biggest creator's mistake. Before we look at the specific growth phases, we really have to address the random video trap that keeps so many channels completely stuck. This right here, this is the foundational question of our entire strategy. If you upload a gaming video, and then, I don't know, a vlog about your dog, and then a tutorial on how to bake sourdough bread, you're making content for everyone, and in doing so, you're actually making content for no one. Imagine someone finds your channel because you taught them a super valuable software skill. They subscribe, wanting more of that exact thing, but if your very next upload is completely unrelated, they have absolutely no clear reason to come back. Think about your own viewing habits for a second. You subscribe to channels you rely on, not channels that confuse you. You have to give viewers a cohesive reason to stay. And this is absolutely crucial. Notice the difference between a broad niche and a specific target audience. AI is just a niche. It's a massive category. But people who want to use free AI tools to save time at work, now that is an audience. Or actually, let's take gaming. Gaming versus small gaming creators who want to grow their channels. See the difference? Before you even think about your next upload, you need to know exactly who this person is, what specific problem they're trying to solve, and what tangible result they want. Because if you don't know who you're talking to, there's no way they'll know they should be listening.
Number 2, phase 1, 0 to 100. This is exactly where you find your audience. In this first phase, moving from 0 to 100, your goal is not to go viral. I repeat, do not try to go viral. Your goal is to find your first group of people who genuinely care about your content. You are validating your direction here. And validation just means proving that your idea actually has a market before you go and spend 100 hours editing videos that literally nobody wants to watch. This phase is all about understanding your audience and really digging in to find the specific topics that people are actively searching for. To pull that off, you need to stop making random videos and instead build an ecosystem. An ecosystem where one video naturally solves a problem and leads the viewer directly to the next. Instead of waking up and asking yourself, what should I upload today? You need to look for evidence. Spend time researching. Jump into tools like Google Trends, type your broad topic into the search bar, and just look at the autocomplete suggestions. Read the comments on other channels in your space. Check out the popular tab of your competitors to see what consistently hits. Then build a connected series. If your audience is beginner creators, don't just post random facts. Post how to get more views, followed immediately by how to improve your thumbnails, followed by how to increase watch time. Boom! Now someone who watches one has a natural, built-in reason to binge the whole shebang. Okay, number 3, phase 2, 100 to 500. This is where we drastically improve your packaging. At the 100 to 500 subscriber mark, you need to analyze what topics get attention and heavily improve your titles and introductions. You've got a small base now, right? So look at what's actually working. Which topics keep people watching? Make more content around those successful themes, but learn how to package them better. Because here is a hard, unavoidable truth. The best, most highly edited video in the world absolutely will not be seen if the click-through rate is 1%. Packaging is literally everything. Now, what's really interesting here is how the highly specific title creates a much clearer, more compelling promise to the viewer compared to a vague one. Your title and thumbnail are the very first things a potential viewer sees. And your goal isn't to trick them with clickbait.
It's to communicate a compelling reason to click. YouTube tips for beginners is vague, it's boring, and it's been done a million times. But how I would get my first 1,000 subscribers from zero, that tells the viewer exactly what transformation they are going to get. One visual, one emotion, one incredibly clear message. So, the most crucial point once they actually click is the first 30 seconds of your video. Please don't waste time introducing yourself. Start directly with the problem. So many creators spend hours agonizing over the middle of their content, only to lose literally everyone in the first 20 seconds. Do not start with a long, drawn-out logo animation. Nobody wants that. Don't spend 30 seconds explaining who you are, what the weather is like, or how your dog is doing. Jump right into the exact problem that made them click in the first place.
Your first few seconds must immediately answer this question. You have to create a compelling reason for the viewer to stay engaged. Give them a powerful hook. Say something like, if you're starting from zero, there are 3 things I do differently today, and the third one changes everything. See what that does? Instantly, you've given them a reason to stick around. You've acknowledged their problem, you promised a solution, and you opened a huge curiosity loop that they just have to close.
Number 4, Phase 3, 500 to 1,000. It is time to build a growth engine.
Moving from 500 to 1,000 means using strategic tools like shorts and analytics to get slightly better at serving your established audience. At this point, you aren't reinventing your channel every single week anymore. You have proof of concept. You're refining your system, you're creating ongoing series, and you're branching out your content to reach new people in really smart, calculated ways.
Now, whatever you do, don't just post random shorts hoping for subscribers. Branch them off your long-form videos to strategically direct curious viewers into your larger ecosystem. Think of your long-form content as the hub and your shorts as the spokes. Shorts drive incredible cheap reach, but long-form builds the deep trust required for a real subscription. So one long video about getting 1,000 subscribers can spawn a short about the biggest mistake, another about finding ideas, and another about thumbnails. When the short creates curiosity, you direct them straight to the long video. That leads them to more videos, which eventually leads to a highly engaged subscriber. It's like a giant funnel. Instead of simply begging people to subscribe, you need to give them a clear promise of the specific results they'll get by following your channel. So many people just tack on, hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. But why? Why should they? Your channel needs a clear promise. Tell them, if you want practical growth strategies every single week, subscribe because that's exactly what we're building here. Make them understand exactly what value they're securing for their future selves. Number 5, the final growth formula. Let's wrap up this explainer by combining everything into one single, repeatable system. If you remember nothing else from our time today, absolutely follow this exact loop. Know your audience, solve their problems, study your analytics, and continuously improve. It's a cycle. You find their problem, you turn it into a strong topic, you package it perfectly, you make a great video that actually delivers on the promise, you use shorts to expand your reach, and then, this is the most crucial part, you study the data. Did they click? Did they leave immediately? Did it generate actual subscribers? You have to treat every single upload as an experiment to learn what your audience responds to. And then, you just repeat the cycle, slightly better every single time. Treat your current subscriber count not as proof you're failing, but as the starting line for a repeatable system that gets better with every upload. Your first 10 subscribers, they teach you what resonates. Your first 100 validate your direction. And your first 1,000 prove you've built something people truly want. You don't need one lucky viral hit. You just need this system. So as we wrap up and you look at your own strategy today, what's it going to be? Are you ready to stop making random content and start building an ecosystem that actually works?